Okay, listen. The way this is my jam, like, happy Monday, y'all. Good morning. Afternoon if you are on the East Coast, but I'm on the West Coast, so good morning. Um, so many things. Like, I can't, like, this theme song goes so hard. Like, and I feel like I have like a ranking of like duck themed show theme songs. This one is the top one. And then I think like Darkwing Duck is next. Like, because that's a bop. I don't know that Darkwing was Disney though. It looks like, yeah, I don't know that Darkwing Duck is on this playlist. I don't know. I'd have to look into that. Anyway, I'm working on my felting final. As you can see, I have gotten very far. So I've just got this last bit to like do. So, oh snap, gummy bears. The gummy bears theme was good too. Um, so I got this last bit of wall, and then I'm going to put in the leaves that are supposed to be here. And there's some line work, but the felting final is basically done. I'm trying to blast through these first two technical finals so I can spend more time on my freestyle final, which is going to be this quilt that I made over the weekend. I did a class with my guild with David Owen Hastings. It was very cool. His lecture was about indigo dyeing in Japan. He did like a full, like, I think he said it was a few weeks that he was like learning this process, and it was very cool. And he had some indigo dyed fabric to sell, and this is one such shibori pattern. So I was like, I gotta have that. So my plan is to machine quilt it a little bit, and then I'm gonna do some hand quilting with running stitches in like probably multiple colors. I was thinking about like just doing red in the dark parts, but the theme of that final is like liberation in any way I want to interpret it. So for me, this was already like way outside of the box of like what I think about when I think about like constructing a quilt topper. Like, y'all know me, I like the classics. I like a half square triangle. I like a crumb quilt, like a 9 patch. But these were interesting because there was a lot of like uneven pieces. So it was two uneven like strips cut like in, I guess what I would call like a trapezoid or whatever, uneven trapezoid. Um, and then you add another like to complete a 6-inch square. And we ended up making paper maquettes first. Like he had us print out designs on paper and then like cut them the way that we were going to do for these blocks and kind of visualize it that way. And I was like, huh, this is a very expensive way to iterate ideas, but I thought it was kind of cool. And I've never sewn paper with my sewing machine. So that was real cool too. Um, so that was the result. And I need to finish this. Where are we in the playlist? I just want to hear the Gummy Bears theme. And also DuckTales and Tailspin. No, wait, was that Tailspin? Oh no, it was Chip and Dale Rescue Ranger. See, Tailspin is another good one. But yeah, so we're rolling along on the final. And I feel like I'm probably going to finish before May. But if I do finish before May, then I'll just make more and other stuff. Like, can't I just do extra credit? Like, I'll just do extra credit. And also, like, I am not good at gauging, like, how long this takes me versus how many class days. Like, because all the days are working days. Like, yeah, she's doing maybe an hour of lecture at the end, but I don't know. It's, oh, I have to sneeze. Jeez. I was having a sneeze attack last week. Like, it was so dusty and just like, ugh, no amount of like allergy meds. Where's my sharp and pointy? Oh, you know what? I'll just. I just don't want my finger to be there. I just don't want my fingies there. I have a feeling I didn't mix enough of this color, and I don't remember what I was using because I put it all back. Hey, Ranger! Amanda! The repeated stabbing is absolutely therapeutic. Like, if you had a terrible drive home, somebody like cut you off without signaling, stop, 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 stop. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make more. So first off, figure out Conto Brawl Stars. Welcome. Hey, Poland, what's up? Happy Monday. Yes. International viewers. See, now I can say like, what was that Candy Burris said that one episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta? Who was talking crap to her? It was probably Kenya, because Kenya is always talking crap. But she was like, I'm worldwide. And I was like, that's true. Like, Candy Burris, she is, I mean, that's Escape. Worldwide. Okay, so I need to find colors I was using. Beady, beady, beat. Okay, this one, yes. And no. Maybe? Dang it. It wasn't this. No, I think I'm right, because where else would that color be? I have some extra green I didn't use. Like, am I the drama? I think, yeah, okay, these are the colors. Europe has entered the chat. Yes, Ireland. Listen, I could absolutely party in Ireland. I'm a fan. Because when a certain monarch went on to the beyond, Ireland was like, sweet. And I was like, yes. Because we're petty. Like, I feel like we're the same level of petty. Yes. And speaking of Poland, because I taught every like Lenten season, I talk about this because Michigan has a really like big Polish community, and Fat Tuesday in Michigan and in Hamtramck, Michigan, okay, there is a delicious pastry called a punchki, and to call it a jelly donut is sacrilege. It's so much more than that. But like the dough is different. It's like they sprinkle it in the finest layer of sugar. There's all sorts of different flavors. My personal record for eating them, and this was when I was like an older teen in art school, is 6. That is an appalling amount of calories. Please don't ask how it, but they're so good. And like, I really dislike that I can't get legit ones out here. Now, I have been told that there does exist a place that sells ponchki and not poncheks, which are something different. But I don't want to be disappointed. So if I go home to visit, it's gonna have to be on Fat Tuesday, and we're going to Hamtramck, and we're eating all the punchkis. Like, I'll schedule my triple bypass directly after. See, now I'm upset. I want a punchki. And am I supposed to eat them? No. No, I'm not. Like, not at all. But yeah. Buy for a pint. Yeah, like I want to go for a pint. I want to see the I know they're not called skedaddlers. But I want to see the dancing dudes with the kicky feet. I know that is the worst description ever. Is it just river dance? I'm like, I want to see the dancing dudes with the kicky feet. I like their outfits. Or regalia? I don't want to like call it an outfit, but you know. I like their dancing clothes. Well, now I want to take like advanced. Yes, 100% there with you, right? Like, I like all of the accoutrement. Like, I think it's cool. So, yeah, I'm As soon as the planes stop exploding in the sky and just get a little more stable, it's just Irish dancing, but Riverdance made it a thing. Riverdance like took the nation by storm. The whole world, really. They were like, and this is our thing. Check it out. And we were like, that's awesome. More of this. Ah, okay, see, this is how fingers get poked. And for example, this, I don't know if y'all can see, there's like a tiny little line here. It's not a tiny tattoo. I scraped myself with this stupid barbed needle and it let like, I guess there was like a little bit of oil or something on the needle, a little bit of dirt, and now it's left like a permanent mark. Like everybody, like your first time using mechanical pencil in school, you make the mistake of like breaking off a piece of it like in your skin. I have that now. Like, is it gonna go away? Like, I accidentally tattooed myself with a felting needle, and it hurt. Oh my gosh! Presents on the clock app. Thank you so much, Imani, for the hi bear. Just started punch needling. This is so cool. Yes. Punch needling is like, it looks like fun, but I think it might be a little too much stress on my joints. Like this is very soft, very like the punch needle, like the sound that it makes. I'm just like, that sounds like more pressure than I can handle. So I'll live vicariously through other people because it looks like so much fun. And then you get like the little punch needle pew pew, and it's like brrr. I want to try that, but I also want to have an assistant finish it, like if I find that it's painful. I feel like this looks like a little mouse. Like a little gray mouse, just like punching it into art. Ooh, that's creepy. The untold story of Ratatouille. Come on. There we go. I wonder how you finish these. Do you frame them? Like, oh. Oh, which reminds me, I forgot to turn on our gift gifts for the clock app. I like forgot about it because I know we've been like kind of saving our coins because we didn't know what was going on with old ticker talks. Okay. Let me where'd it go? Yes. Thank you for the hi bear. 12 hours later. Okay, now that I'm like gonna pass my owls and felting, I feel like the next thing I felt really needs to be like a Totoro or something. Like because we're felting the pop culture anime things. I don't care if it's lowbrow, it's fun. Oops. Do we have enough? No, we do not. The answer is no, actually. Okay. You know what else I really want to see? Like, there's apparently a new Cirque du Soleil show that is like part ice skating, part acrobatics. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to go to Grown Up Disney on Ice. Like, I love a figure skating extravaganza. The sparkles, the shine, the death defying leaps. It all goes down in the, I think it's called Crystal. But also, like, Cirque du Soleil, if you were going to do a crystal, you should have made it also Sailor Moon themed. Like, Cirque du Soleil scared you so. No, which one did you see? And you know what? The circus is like pretty trippy. So, I mean, I could see being creeped out, like, because their makeup is very, like, it's it's not for all sensibilities. Yes, I could 1,000% see being terrified. Not the Adventure Time theme. Can't remember. I was pretty young. All I know is I never watched another show since. Oh no! There's like, there's other ones. Like, there's a spicy one, which, I mean, it was kind of awkward seeing it because that was the one that was there. And Mr. Heather and I were like on a family vacation. So, I mean, don't see it with your parents. So that one is very cool. Like, there's a lot of aerial silk in that one. Which that's what gets me. I'm just like, you are putting a lot of trust in basically a few wisps of fabric. Like, I know that the performers are not like heavy, so it's not like they're gonna rip anything, but I'm just like, it could not be me. Like, I would have so many questions, so many concerns. Like, if I, because remember the girl that was on Wendy Williams, she fell off of, I think it was a pole, and she basically like cracked her face. But then like people banded together and like paid for her to get like reconstructive and everything. But like, and the thing was, she like felt had the injury and then like played it off and like danced away. And I was just like, What kind of craft is this? It looks really cool. This is called felting. So, and speaking of which, I should pull it up from the board, but it's done by stabbing this like floofy wool roving into, this is a piece of already felted felt you can get at the craft store, and you can see they're all like pretty integrated, and you get this like fuzzy textury like sort of surface. Thank you so much for following, Shelby. Am I saying it right? Please correct me if it's Shell, but I will definitely correct. Do you put them in frames? I don't know. I'm going to find out. So I am taking a fiber arts class. Thank you. Yes, welcome. Thank you for following. Y'all make sure that you also follow me over on the Twitchy app. That is my like official streaming home. And I'm here on the Clock app as long as we have it. So I'm taking a fiber arts class, and felting is one of the units. This is my final. Okay, it is Shelby. I was like, but I don't want to assume. And thank you all so much for the likes. We made it to 5K likes on the Clock app. Whoop, whoop. So, yeah, I've been stabbing little floofies into it for a few days now. And the next one, I'm definitely doing like an anime theme, but I have to stick to the parameters of the assignment. So this assignment was to make a plein air, which is like outside, painting outside, felt painting. So this is a view from my backyard. My cat likes to sit out here, and we have this jasmine bush. There's like this little, I call them the Lorax tree bushes because these little foofs look like those truffula trees, but I know that's not what they are. They're called something probably like way official sounding. And we have a lemon tree. So this was my little like my view. Oh, Amanda, you got offered tickets to Cirque du Soleil and you passed? No, not the fear. Oh man. But I mean, yeah, the circus can be trippy. You know what scarred me as a child and like makes me wary of the circus? Dumbo. Pink Elephants on Parade was like one of the, and animators are like that, right? Like they are very like into the like trippy and weird. And I'm just like, dude, this is too much. Like it's too much. And can you not? But yeah, so I have 3 final projects. This is one of them. The second one is an embroidery still life. And I'm cheating a tiny bit and making that more simple because my freestyle final, I'm going to be hand quilting, well, and machine quilting, but there's going to be a lot of like stitching and embroidering on this little wall quilt that I made this weekend in a workshop with David Owen Hastings. This was a really fun class. So if you're interested in like Japanese style fabrics, Japanese indigo dyed fabric, which this is, these are just like style inspired by whatever. But this actually has a texture. This was dyed using the shibori process, which this one looks like it was a lot of the string wrapping. I'm sorry, I don't remember what it's called. Mr. Gurr, thank you so much. Can I tell you my mom took the wrong get home from the circus and I was traumatized? No. Okay, that would mess me up for life because one of my top fears, like as a kid, was getting forgotten somewhere. Just like I'm original Nintendo old, and the Babysitter's Club movie was like a very like pivotal work in my like my pop culture brain makeup. And Christy, like not being able to get out of the theme park. Remember, it started raining. They had to come get her. She was like looking for her dad. Scarred me. Like, and my parents were very busy. So, I mean, more than once, but not so many times that I'm just like, you know what, I'm just going to find my own way because you can't be true. And I think I like traumatized them back enough that one time that they were like, and we will never forget you again, our bad. Like, because in little kid time, it's like an hour is like 5 hours. You know what I mean? Like, so you learn to walk often. Yeah, we were too far away for a walk. But yeah, like I would hate to get locked in to like the theme park or the carnival or the circus. Like they just forget that you're there and you're like, wait, I was leaving too. I just needed to go to the bathroom. And then you come out and like all the lights are off and everything is closed. No, not in the parking lot. Okay, 5 is a lot. That you're always going to forget one. Like the Loud House. There's just kids everywhere. So yeah, that is my final. And then I ended up having a couple extra blocks. So I worked those into the backing and I will put my tag probably in this square. So that will be fun. What I need to do is put my sewing machine back. It's like sitting in my little travel kit. Because when you take a class like or a workshop or whatever, you have to bring all your stuff, right? Like sewing machine, everything. And so it's all stuffed in there. And when I get ready to work on this, I'll drag it back all out of there. When I was a toddler, my siblings and I were left at the mall is the classic, right? You're just wandering the food court like, should we get bourbon chicken? No? Oh, we don't have any money. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just get free water. I definitely was a mall rat. I lived at the mall. That was my place. I remember when Hot Topic was awesome. Like, Hot Topic was so cool in the 90s, the Christian church, like, banned it practically. They were like, oh no! Too much Riz! I'm kidding. Nobody said Riz back then. Speaking of that word, have you all seen what I don't know if I can even say because it's so they called it Les Riz Marab. And it's this like quintet, sextet, and they basically changed all the words of Les Mis to just like this kid's slang of today. It's hilarious. Highly recommend. Especially for the piano player. I feel like he steals the show. Too radical. Stayed at the elevator where we're, no, not the elevator. I feel like the meeting place for the mall was always the fountain. Like every mall had a giant fountain. Okay, we'll meet you at the fountain and then we'll go to Mrs. Fields. I also recently discovered, speaking of like, because we're in the food court now, I discovered that there is a Wetzel's Pretzels near me. And I've never like gone to Wetzel's Pretzels. I was very much like Auntie Annie's or whatever that place was. If anything, I'm not like a pretzel girly. But I was like driving by the other day and I was like, oh yeah, what's those pretzels? Blast for the past. It made me giggle. Because there was no like food court food better than a pretzel and a way too expensive cookie from Mrs. Fields. And I always say, Mrs. Fields is still around. You can't just go and get a cookie. But if I start that, all I will do is eat cookies. And I've worked there. I know. Like, yes, KB Toys. Okay, so fun fact. When the FAO Schwartz closed, in the mall that was local to me in Michigan, my husband's mom was able to procure the clock. So they have the clock. Hilarious. But she always found the coolest stuff, like Sparkle be her name. Like, me and her could do some damage at Saks in an afternoon. No, I guess I am going to take that all the way up. Oh my gosh, the Auntie Anne's lemonade was so good. Oh, yes. This is what I do. I'd go to Hot Topic and then head up the Sanrio store, get a cookie. And then for me, I'd end up going to $6, which at that time was really only $2. Speaking of which, I am a basic bee and I like their lavender latte, but I can't be stopping at Starbucks all the time, like before class. So I'm going to attempt to replicate it at home, minus espresso. We'll see. Did you ever watch the Possibly in Michigan films? I have not. And what else am I going to do with this color? So I'm just going to use it. I can't tell if that is a gap. It looks like it though. Fill in these parts on the side too. Yeah, I know. I know people feel a way about Starbucks. I offend the coffee connoisseurs. Being a former barista, I understand. And I've had I like the really expensive coffee too. But as a consumer, for me, we can talk marketing. I'm a lazy goblin, and it's just a convenience factor. Now they're like actual coffee, they're coffee, no thank you. But they're like fake coffee foo drinks. I'm down. And they finally have oat milk, which is cool. So, I mean, by all means, I'm not like saying I don't care where people drink their coffee. It's just a bad habit that I have. I mean, I drink Pacific Cooler Capri Suns. So, like, I drink all the weird LaCroix. Coffee and my body hate each other. No, so I don't have to worry about $4. Well, I do get the iced tea lemonade sometimes. See, and I really don't like their lemonade. Like, it's just, it is so punishing to drink. But, yeah, again, that's me. Yeah, it's just me. I don't begrudge anyone their vices. I wonder if I want to break that up a little bit. And then, strangely enough, on this wall, there is like some lighter light that peeks through. Break that up a little bit. Okay. Yay. Well, now I'll have the choice of like what to take to class because I feel like if I take this to work on, I'm going to finish it and then not have anything to do. But if I take my embroidery, I just started that, so yeah, I'll finish working on this at home. Because what have I got left? I have to make some little leafy leaves. And I will do the line in the wall. But that really is more of like a, oh, use this gray. It's too dark. Well, it's not too dark if I mix it this other color. Oh, it matches my hair. Yeah. Coffee is a real strong smell. Now I used to eat lemons as a kid. You know, I tried eating a lemon once and I couldn't handle it. Because I was like, maybe the people that just eat lemons, they're onto something. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Like, nope, I don't possess that particular superpower. It's still too dark. I guess this was a lot. Not the lemon eaters. The lemon eaters have entered the chat. And I like lemon things. I could not. It's too lemon. Did y'all see the post with the very geometrically shaped eating utensils? There was like a triangle shaped fork, a super, super round spoon, and no, wait, it was a triangle shaped knife, a super, super round spoon, and a super rectangle fork. Like, it was so I was like, I can't eat with any of these. Anything I eat with this is only going to taste of that shape. Like, what'd you have for dinner? Circle soup. Better the lemon eaters than the lotus eaters, that's fair. That book is on my list. As soon as I get out of this rabbit hole of like dark fantasy, dark romantasy. But listen, the ACOTAR series goes hard. I just finished the third book and part three of I was like, it was so many twists and turns. I was just like, my flabbers were gasted daily. And I listen to it while I'm like driving to and from school because it's like a half-hour drive. So like, I can do an hour of reading a day, whatever. Um, and there was like a major like just plot twist, bombshell, whatever you want to call it, revealed. And I'm in my car screaming, like, what? This whole time? Like, I'm sure I looked absolutely insane. Yeah, this has been a really fun series so far. Am I going to get a straight line? No. But we have a line. Oh, there we go. That'll work. Picked up the Hell's Bells book from Jen. No, I have not. Hold up. Let me add it to the list. Copy paste-a-roo. Ooh. Yes. Okay, cool. I will check that out later. Thank you for that. I am always happy for book recommendations. For who? No, I haven't. I have like all of these very serious, like bookish books on my list, and that list does not get whittled down as much as like the frivolous book list does. Oh, that might have been too much, but okay. That'll work. No, wait. What? The puzzle piece is such a hater. That's one thing I don't like about the clock app. Like they'll put that puzzle piece on you like in a minute. Not your 17 textbooks on pattern drafting in the TBR pile. I feel like don't we all have like a craft TBR pile and it's like, oh yes, I'm definitely going to learn how to make lace. I got these 4 books on it. Cause that's me with crochet patterns right now. Like, oh yes, I am definitely going to learn this skill. Let me get another 4 books about it. Because I've got to do the research. I got to do the research first. Watch me take until May to finish this piece. Like, oh, it's mostly all the way done. Time to put it down and move on to something else. Eh. I'm going to let the line be wobbly because I like it. Like, that's making me giggle. I like it. Okay. We're almost done. Like, I could maybe turn this in today. Maybe. We'll see. I remember this episode of Steven Universe. It's when Steven meets Connie, officially. Now I've made a dilemma for myself. I definitely need another line. It is a good episode. Hi, my name is Steven. Hi, my name is Stevan. So cute. Hi, my name is Steven. Actually, you know what? I might just. Should I cut this? I don't want to, though. And I don't know where any of my scissors are because they are in my sewing kit box. So just pull it. See, this is what happens when you take workshops over the weekend and then you don't put your sewing room back. Is this a Pokemon theme? Yes. Do, do, do. I feel like this playlist is very Adventure Time heavy, which I don't mind. I'm just like, oh. I just watched the episode with the candy zombies. Oh, so good. Mm. My lines are a little sketchy. Nope. I'll put it here. I do like that I can just pull stuff up if I don't like it. Before it gets like too out of hand. Thank you so much for following. Welcome. Make sure that you also give me a follow over on Twitch. That is my official streaming home. But I will be here on the Clock app while we have it. For however long that is. Okay. And I went a little bit over our cozy hour, but that is our cozy hour of crafting. For those who are new who followed today, hi, welcome. My name is Heather G. I am a visual effects artist and fiber artist. And when I'm not making the Hollywood TV magic, I'm on here doing cozy crafts and playing Animal Crossing and chatting with y'all. I go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday and Wednesdays, I'm doing cozy crafting. And Friday, we're playing Animal Crossing. I go live at around 11 a.m. Pacific Standard. And it's really more like 11:07 because I have to like set everything up. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope your Monday is off to a good start. I'm glad that you spent a little bit of it with me. And I'm gonna get my backpack ready for school because I have to leave in an hour. So yes, new people, welcome. Um, we have a Discord. Hold up, I'll drop it in the chat for everybody. Join the Discord. That is where I make the stream announcements and we post whips of our work, things that we're eating, our pets. Like, it's a fun place to be. Michigan goodbye. Gotta say it a couple times and send you home with a pie. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see y'all on Wednesday. Bye.